Hanging on the cool. Hanging on the cool.
Banging on the speakers, ayy. This shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should bag up from me, cause I tend to get violent. Say I'm going.
We have everybody's attention, please. We are now boarding the Brothership, the only place in outer space where the nerds and the normies come for the content, but no, you know what? We're inclusive. Come on, normies. I didn't mean to shoot you away. Come on in. You will come for the content, and best believe that you will stay for the culture. And if JJK ain't back, and my name ain't Matt, and if this ain't season 3, then her name ain't D. Welcome to the return. It's been a minute to the JJK replay, but today it's going to be the JJK 3 play. Because we covering 3 episodes. Episodes 53, episodes 54, episodes 55 of JJK. Your new favorite post-show pre-watch before the new episode drops on Thursday. So really quick, because this is a Philly-based podcast, I will give you the Allen Iverson overview summaries for each of the 3 episodes. And then we're just going to get into the shit. And there's not going to be no rhyme, nor will there be reason. There's not going to be a linear conversation. We're just going to jump around and talk about the things that we liked, the things that we noticed, what we think is going to happen, and there will be laughs. Names will be mispronounced, but boy, are we going to have a lot of fun. All right. So, Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 53. I didn't even get the titles. Cog, I think this one was called. Megumi and Panda infiltrate Kenji Hikari's fight club to recruit him for the Culling Game, but are intercepted by Kirara Hoshi, his girlfriend. And that episode was confusing as hell. I do have to watch it back dubbed because like the rules of her power with the constellations and all that shit, yeah, confusing. So I'm hopefully you as the observant one in this duo might have paid a bit more attention to get out more about her power. But that was 53. Then episodes 54 and 55 are both called, what were them shits called? Tokyo Colony 1 and 2, right? Yeah, and I just guessed that. Look at me remembering names. Oh, 2026, stop playing with me. That was for you, Trav. That was for you. But yes, Tokyo Colonies number 1 and 2, Yuji and Megumi entering Tokyo Colony number 1 to find high point players to basically get points so that they can try to change rules to get his sister out. They are instantly separated and ambushed by Ricky Hunters upon entry. Yuji fights Ama and Hanyu while Megumi is lured by Remy towards Reggie the Star. And then 55, Yuji and Megumi, oh, the same shit. So not even read that again. Yeah, it was basically a continuation, but let's jump back to Cog real quick because that's where we last left off when Yuji and Megumi were trying to recruit the suspended I almost said the UA student. Shout out to My Hero. The crossover we never knew we needed. Damn, that might have to be an episode. Who would win in a fight? Like the Jujutsu High students or the students from UA? That might be a thing that we talk about at a different day. But yes, so Kirara, her powers confused the hell out of me. Again, I got to go back and watch the dubbed version because trying to read really quickly what all her shit did. My very basic understanding of her power was that like if she marked you based off certain constellations, you can't ever cross a certain point. So like that's why when Panda was trying to get to the door to talk to the homie, he always felt like it was getting further and further because it was marked as a point that he could never reach. Megumi in all his infinite wisdom figured out a way to beat it. Again, I gotta go back and watch the dubbed version so not have to read words. But did you take away anything more from Cog than I did? The fight sequences were great.
Yeah, it was. Here's we're gonna get the pink version of it.
Love
so
it.
What I understood was everybody was marked after a constellation, right?
Yes.
Certain constellations can reach each other. You cannot reach another constellation without going through another constellation first.
Yes.
So it's like like what Panda was saying, like A and C can touch, but A and B can't touch, and B can't touch C. So in order for them, then you have to touch this first, but you can't get directly to this because now there's something else in the way. So
Perfect.
seeing that there was like another hidden, she was really smart when she hid the other player.
Yeah.
Well, not player. Okay, when she hid the other
tattoo mark. Yeah, that
the
was
other
fire.
mark. That
and
was
then had the one on like the curve thingy. Yeah, that whole thing was fire. Just like even Megami like figuring that out. Yeah, I ain't hold you like
the accident.
yeah,
He was like, "Is that how it works?"
Yeah, when he ran into his wolf, like when he ran into his shit. Yeah, like I ain't gonna like. I'm sitting there. Sometimes like when they're obviously like in anime, they do it all the time. Like somebody will have like this very niche power, and then it just happens to match with somebody that they run into. Like that helps. But in that one, sometimes I'll try to like figure out like what the power is, but like this one had me rattled. Like I was like what the fuck is her power? Like I was like Megan was trying to figure out how it was working. I was trying to figure out. I was like, what could it be? Like I'm so confused. I wouldn't have got it. Like would have failed that mission. Culling Game would have happened. My sister would have got murked. That would have been the wall I hit. Yeah, I would not have figured that shit out. Like constellations and stars. Like I'm way more into numerology than I am astrology. I would be like, fuck guys. I'd have had to call the squad back.
Phone a friend.
I've been like, yeah, I can't get past this board, guys. I'm sorry. I dropped the ball.
I don't think I would have ever. But that was I liked how he. I just thought it was a really cute and funny moment how he called her bluff, how he was like, oh, it works this way. And he looked at her and she looked at him. He's like, aha. Yeah. Yep. That's the first step. That was really cute. That was really cute. Moment.
Yeah, and even how he like made her break it. He's like, oh, this is going to fuck you up. No, I like that a lot. And then even like Yuji and Hikari's, like when they had like their not fight. When Yuji was just I'm just gonna let you punch on me because I lied to you, you know. Yeah. And then, how do you feel about this? Yuji's like still clearly fucked up about what Sukuna did in Shibuya incident and everything. How do you feel about like that he keeps having like this crisis of consciousness about killing? Like,
I like it. I like it. They, a lot of times in different anime, they don't give anybody repercussions. You don't see anybody like it's okay. Like an episode or two later, it's like nothing ever happened. I didn't just wipe out a city. I didn't just drain the energy from all the plants and the animals around.
What's for breakfast?
Yeah, I like that there's actual lasting consequences for what happened. No, I'm not necessarily saying, yeah, it's your fault. You should, but it's realistic. I like that they put, a little bit of realism on it, and they didn't just give us, the protagonist who just, gets away with everything and doesn't have to feel, it's like an Avengers moment, like a Sokovia moment.
Yeah. It's funny, a moment of full transparency, you've swayed my opinion on it because I've been, what you just said perfectly framed. I do like the realism that yes, he's still like mentally, emotionally, physically fucked up about killing people because that was a thing that he has never really been like with. I will say, I feel like they keep using the same scene to communicate that. Like the conversation of death will come up and he'll just be like, oh, what have I done? Like I feel like they keep popping the same conversation. Like he'll keep having like that same one-on-one conversation where people are just like, sometimes you got to make the tough call and sometimes you're going to have to kill. And he's like, oh, but I don't want to do that. And oh, I did that. And like, I feel like it's this. I do like the continued grief, but I feel like it's playing out the same way like 5 different times. Just was like it's like insert new character here to help Yuji feel better about him not being responsible for those people's death. Like no one blames you, bro. Like,
I totally get what you're saying.
What I'm saying?
And your part even further drives how messed up he is because it's like no matter who tells him, he still goes right back to but it still happened.
Yo, if I was his friends, I'd be like, I bet you if Gojo told you it was okay, you think he'd be fine, yo. like bitch ass nigga.
You see him doing one of those bows where they look, the camera's facing up, and he'd be like,
exactly. Yeah, the two with the tears dropping.
Yeah.
Like he's like, damn, our opinions ain't good enough for you, Yuji. Like if Gojo cleared you, I bet you'd be okay. Like, it's like that. One thing that I will say that I thought was hilarious from this interaction on top of this parking lot garage. I love when they eventually when Hikari figures out that Megumi's like the head of the Zenin clan, he's just like, oh shit, like we get the Zenins on our side and everything, and then they'll help me like legalize my fight club. And then it was just like the next day the Zenin clan was slaughtered. Like,
that was I like the little gags that they put in there, even like from him like being contemplative to being like ooh and doing like the cute little face. It's like
and then he's like, Megumi, we should be friends.
I feel like it makes me kind of sad because I feel like in a way he's like a stand-in for
Nubs.
Oh no! I didn't want to say it. I was not gonna say it.
I forget what his name is. Like he's just been Ao, right? Yeah, Toto. Yeah, Toto. Yeah, Toto. My boy, the clap guy who can't clap anymore.
Yeah, because it's like a bigger, huskier guy with
that's
rough
facts.
Personality on the outside, and then inside, because Kirara was like, oh yeah, no, he's good. So I was like, oh, it's another one of those.
But you know why it's different? You know why it's different?
Tell me.
This guy has hands.
No, for now.
Right, you're really true. Facts.
They like taking off people's hands and arms in this show.
Hands, definitely. Yeah, this in Chainsaw Man, real big off cutting off hands. Like that's like their bag. like Denji loses his arm at least twice an episode. Like for sure.
Ooh,
go ahead. Look, something's on your mind.
I remember something. Yeah. Because throughout this episode, they did something, and I heard it once. I heard it 2 times, and the third time I was like, it's intentional. They referred to Kirara as they. The episode, throughout the whole episode, they didn't say she, they didn't say he, they said they continuously. Megami, when he was, so I was like, okay, look at them pronouns.
Inclusivity, baby.
Yes, I was just like, because after the second time, I was like, oh, this is actually intentional. So I thought that was really cool.
And you watched this subbed and dubbed or dubbed and subbed?
No, I didn't watch dubbed. I only watched sub.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch the dub for this one because again,
what if they
powers? Yeah, I wonder if they them.
Oh,
I wonder if they them in the dub.
Yeah,
that was a lot for sure. But is there anything else from COG that we it was fun to see Panda and the gang fighting again. I like Panda a lot. I feel like again, I haven't read the manga, but I feel like he's gonna be a heavy hitter in the Culling Game, especially when he gets in like his yoked panda mode that we haven't seen in like a million years.
I hope that they touch on the principal's death again sometime down. Like I kind of didn't like how they just glossed over. He's like, I'm okay. By the way, that's what I meant when I said I was okay. Okay,
that's facts because it's like Panda. They definitely. I was just because like that was so unreactionary. I was about to say, do Yuji and Megami know that the principal died? And I was like, yeah, because when they told Panda, they were right there. Like, so yeah, dang, I didn't even realize that. They definitely was just like, oh yeah, we got other deaths. Like Yuji said, I killed 1,200. Like hold my beer. I don't care about the death of one principal. Yeah,
he's like, I'm not affected by this anymore. If you say you're okay, then all right, let's keep going.
Yeah, nah, facts. Yeah, definitely. That would be. Because the guitar grandpa, new principal, he's still out there. So maybe Panda will get his lick back in the Culling Game.
I kind of hope so. It'd be sad. Well, no, not sad. I do like the guitar grandpa. Grandpa, that's his name from now on.
Look.
He's not cool because of what he did.
Everybody gets new names.
Pummelin' Panda, Guitar Grandpa.
He said, "You white, you Ben Affleck."
Okay, Ben.
He said, "Whatever, reindeer
Grandpa
games."
Ben.
But yes, so we get out of Cog, and then we get Tokyo Colonies episodes 1 and 2. Well, numbers 1 and 2. They definitely go tied together. But we've been building up to Yuji and Megumi entering the Culling Game. I was very happy with how that happened. Like the initial entry with them going through the force field and then them automatically getting split up and like being dropped from the sky. Super fucked up, but I feel like in a game designed for like the strongest people to like do battle and shit, having that be the entryway is like genius. Like it's like only the people who know what the fuck they're doing are going to survive this fall. Like the rest of y'all kaput. And I liked it. It caught me off guard because I just knew they were going to enter together as a team, try to find the lawyer boy, try to find Angel, like do the mission. Like maybe they were gonna, run into some turbulence, go find Yuta and everything, even though I think pretty sure he's in another colony because he's like one of the stronger fighters. But yeah, having them step through and then you just falling through the sky. I was like, oh shit. That was unexpected. I didn't know what I was expecting, but I like it. I like it a lot. But what are your thoughts on the start of the
hate it. Like it gave me a visceral, like traumatic reaction when them falling is fine, but when I realized they were split up, something inside of me was so deeply disturbed.
I was like, oh shit, they're split up.
I was so upset. I still am so upset because I watched it for like a few minutes before we got on here, and like watching that part, I don't even know like what, like why, but it's just so disturbing for me. I hate that. Absolutely hate them being split up.
It's crazy you say that because it's like I don't know what same shit. Like I don't know what the emotion was, but like seeing Yuji just falling and he's like, I was like looking around on the screen like, ooh, is making me falling too? Like where is he? Like,
yeah.
But then when they realized that they got split up, I was just like, dang. But I'm also just like, oh, this makes things so much more interesting. That they're like
even more trauma. Yuji's already been through enough. Give him his friend back. Damn.
My man can't catch a break. I wonder that's another episode that I feel like we could put in the tug. Like who has it worse? Like Yuji or Denji? Like whose life sucks more? Like, I feel like it's up in the air. I might go Denji. If I had to like think about it. Like just or just a quick answer. For like Denji's life, because he used to have to like sell his body parts to like get money for food, like not in a sexual way, but like legit sell body parts. Like that's why he didn't have an eye, to sell his eye for cash.
Okay, and everything. Well that can't really.
You watch Chainsaw Man, right? Are you not a Chainsaw Man girly?
Not that much.
Well, I wish it would have told me before I took it down a whole Chainsaw Man side.
I'm disturbed, and I feel sad about what you're talking about, though.
Nah,
selling my body parts for money. It's kind of
he got them back, Like he got them back.
But still, it's kind of like, okay, I know I relate these to like movies all the time. It's like how when Wolverine pulls his claws out, it hurts every time.
Yeah, but he heals instantaneously, so probably feels like a pinch to him, like
take my arm.
I mean, he could do that. He could literally cut it off. It'll grow back. Like it will grow back.
I got so many questions now. I have to watch it.
Oh yeah, no, Chainsaw Man is like fire, and I've said this mad times on this podcast and other podcasts. Shout outs to all the great podcasts that we do content with. But like the movie that came out, the Reze Arc film that came out, that shit is fire. It's like up there with Infinity Castle. Like it's like,
oh,
nah, I've watched it so many times. I bought it. Like I pirated it originally, and then I was just like, I need this in my real life, and then I bought it, and I've watched it so many times. So many times.
Now I'm gonna have to.
No, it's so good.
I just can't let my son catch me watching it.
Yeah, you can. It's on the streamers. You could definitely find it online for free $99. Surely, but side quest complete. Mikey,
Yes.
whatever noise you want to throw in there for that. But yeah, so Yuji, Megami get split up. Yuji right out the gate ends up fighting airplane head guy. I don't even know his name. I'm sure his name was said. Matter of fact, you know what? Because I have the
There
internet.
was two.
Yeah,
and I'm
there was
like,
a
how did
girl.
they both get the same power?
Yeah. I do also like this show's layered as fuck. So they're real quick to backtrack. Yuji and Megami come up with a plan as to how they're gonna try to like skirt around the you need to kill people rule. Because there's like two rules in the Culling Game that go totally against Yuji's whole vibe of not wanting to kill. It's you need to kill players for points. And if you don't make any change in your points, I think what was it, 10 days? I think it's like if you don't, if your points don't change in 10, or see, the 10 or 19. I don't know why the number 19.
I'm pretty
is
sure
in
they
my
said
head.
10.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck 19 in my brain, like where
Maybe.
that came from.
Now I'm questioning it as well.
But yeah, so 10 or 19, name of this episode. 10 or 19, the Jisms. JK.
The Jisms.
You know what? That's 1000% the name of this episode. 10 or 19, the Jisms. JJK Replay. But so yeah, there's the rule where you got to kill players to get points, and if your points don't change within the 10 or 19 days, you die.
You die.
So Megami was trying to figure out, he wants to establish a rule where players can share points between each other, basically, so that every time somebody's 10th or 19th day comes up, someone else on the team will just give them their points so they don't die. And with that, you need 100 points to make a rule. So Megami, in all his brilliance, came up with the bright idea to find all the players who have at least 100 points that aren't reincarnated cursed spirits that have pacts with Sukuna. So they're basically looking for like very specific sorcerers with high points that don't basically got no skin in the game. Like they're just kind of in it for the thrills, and basically try to lean on them to use their points to make those rules. Those two rules. And then they also the second rule that they want to make is that you can leave the game if you get a substitute non-player outside of the barriers to swap with you. And that's what they're going to try to do to get Megami's sister. Out of the game so she doesn't have to participate. So that is why Yuji and Megami's little backstory are looking for this lawyer character whose name also starts with an H. I'll find it in here somewhere. A lot of H.
He has a lot of points.
Hiromi Higurama. All the H's. Everybody's just like H names. Like just find all the H names.
Hoshi Higurama.
Exactly, yeah. And he's a newly awakened sorcerer who was like a public defender whose track record. Yo, when he got that one guy off, like the guy that was like basically framed for murder, when he got him off, and then they retrialed and they found him guilty for life, and they showed like when he was staring at him, like in the courtroom, that shit made me vastly uncomfortable. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Like, he's like staring into, like they had like the veins in his eyes, yo. Like he just, crazy. Yeah, I don't like. I say it all the time. I don't know what cocaine they're putting in these pens. These animators.
It was very artistic, very smart decision. Definitely made you feel what they wanted you to feel.
And I love the asshole the way that JJK like frames certain shit is like super duper like assholey, like with like my man's who was just like, oh, the Zenin clan, I'm gonna get them on my side, and then you get that little side box, Zenin clan slaughtered the next day. Like they was just like innocent, and they're like, oh my god, thank you so much, gave the lawyer a hug, and he was just like, we're not out of the woods yet, they're gonna retrial. And then it was like retrial, guilty, sentenced to life.
They do. That's part of it. Like, oh yeah, and then it's like, oh damn.
It just went to a black screen. It just said guilty, sentenced to life, and then they just showed the bull's face, just staring.
You don't know whether to laugh or to like feel bad.
Oh my god, it was like an uncomfortable laughter, but it was like funny as shit at the same time because I was just like, my man just knew he was out of here. And that guy was definitely innocent. He was definitely innocent, like that, all that evidence, like there was a missing person, like all types of shit. Yeah, but so they're trying to. He has a lot of points, and Yuji basically is trying to lean on him to get those points to make these rules. But and Megami, wherever he landed at as well, ran into this girl named Remy. I felt a little connection there, little something, little sparks. Not the. Tell us more. Tell us more about your feelings towards this
I'm
lady.
so hurt. Oh, why would you do this? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just show him where he needs to go.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm over it.
No, Megami, yeah, I love him so much as a character because it's like he just be like, I know can you just hurry up and spring the trap? Like you just be like, I know you're trying to set me up. Let's just do this already so I can go on about my day.
Me.
You know? I love it.
I know what you're doing. Just
he's like, look, I understand the climate. I understand you're gonna try to set me up to get points. Can we just spring the trap so I can just beat you up and then like go on about my day? Try
value
to find
that honesty. Just let's. I know what you're gonna do. No, I'm not gonna betray. And like, oh, please.
I love it. I loved it. But yeah, Yugi, not Yugi Moga, Yugi Moda. Another crossover we never knew we needed. I feel like the character designs of Yu-Gi-Oh characters would fit in JJK. Like I could see,
especially
like,
with that school uniform.
I'm saying, yeah, like Yugi's fit. Side quest. The era of Yu-Gi-Oh where Pharaoh started turning Yugi's jacket into a cape was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, arms out, cape on.
Like that was like really nasty. It was not a good look. I was so glad when they stopped doing that shit. Because look, all right, look at it this way: Yugi would have the coat on, right, and then the Millennium Puzzle would and then all of Yugi, and then all of a sudden now his jack is off, his sleeves are out, and it's just like draped over his shoulders, but it's like stiff as shit and like blowing in the wind. It's like nothing connected.
That's
so
the
like,
aura the kids talk about these days.
but then it's just like it's clearly not a cape because the sleeves are also just back there.
But was it clear? Because not into my adult life did I realize that was not a hat. It was his hair.
You thought that was a hat. That was always his hair. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. Yeah.
Yeah. I just was like, oh, what a cool, hey.
Now, you know what? For content's sake, I'm about to pull up a picture of Yuki's fit when he uses the cape, yo, and screen share it. Hold on. Yugi, yo, this might be the real. This might be the real.
No, I can't. Yo. It's like, how could they tell when he's the pharaoh? Well,
because my man got like 10 inches taller, yo. Like tall as shit.
Up really straight.
He started wearing a cape. That's how you can tell.
He took his jacket off. It's the pharaoh.
Yo, that's it. It's Clark Kent with the glasses. Yo, it's literally that. Hold on. Share my screen. No, I'm about to pull this shit up right now and share.
That's hilarious.
Look at this shit. That's not okay. Like, that is not a good look. Like,
well,
look. He just took his arms out of Yugi's jacket and it's like, oh, new character.
And work with what he had.
How doesn't this blow off? How doesn't this come off his shoulders? That's attached to nothing. Is zero.
No, you know what? Maybe he has it like tucked inside of his.
Bro. I don't know. Is this, and then it goes and that. like that doesn't work.
It's reversible.
Like, no, look, the
red part looks like a hat. Okay,
so
not
bad.
The blonde part, but the red part of his hair. Always thought that part
statement.
was a hat.
Guys, he clearly was a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog growing up as a child.
Shadow before Shadow? No, Shadow after
Look,
Shadow.
Man, it's bad. Like he just did that, and then some music and some lights play, and he quickly takes his arms out of the sleeves.
Sailor Moon transformation.
And now he's the pharaoh. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be the real. All
I'm gonna get
right.
so much hate from this.
So
Alone.
Yuji, so Yuji and Megumi were actually told different locations for this lawyer guy with the 100 points, and Yuji was told the
That
right
made me
one.
so mad.
Yeah, Yuji was told the right one. Megumi was led to the wrong one, and it was a man covered in receipts. Reggie Star was his name.
Oh,
I don't know what
I
those
get
receipts
it.
were. Hey, oh shit! Like register.
Register, yeah.
Now
You
we
had,
both
when
just
you said
got
it, I
it.
was like, what? Wait a minute.
Now we both that might be the real.
It registered with us.
Reggie Star. Aha.
Here
We
we
love
go.
a good. Who sent you? Double entendre don't answer. Air horn noises right there. That was like your official, yeah, bitch. I'm not a guest. I'm part of this team too.
There you go.
That's your third reoccurring joke that you've entered. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know what? What else you want to talk about in this episode?
I have arrived.
What else we'll say? Matter of fact, let me pick your brain really quick with this thing before we close it out. So we have been led to believe that the Culling Game was supposed to be for a specific reason. When we had the little meeting in the whiteboard room with the team and Volcano Head, that isn't the Volcano Head. What is the Tengen, right? Tengen? No, that's fucking that's Avatar. It's Tengen.
What
That's
is
Aang's
Tenzin?
son. Is Tenzin is Avatar. That's Aang's son. Tengen, I did get it right. Hey, I got a look. I get names wrong so often that when I get them right, I think I fucked up.
Don't stick.
You know, I got trust the gut charge because right. It's my show. You know, if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. Like Steve. Like when they had,
let us know in the comments.
Like, when they had the whiteboard meeting with Steve, like, and they were coming up with the plan and everything. They were like trying to ascertain what they felt was like what the Culling Game was for. And they were saying that like Kenjaku was trying to like assimilate all sorcerers with Steve and trying to make everybody and just change everything. But Reggie Star, in all of his infinite wisdom, is like breaking it down with Megami. And he's just like, you smart, brother. He said, think about it. He was just like, if they really wanted it to happen the way that you guys think it was happening, like why would they split up all the strongest people? Like they're clearly trying to pick off the weak characters to have all the strong ones here. And then he was just like, I think they're trying to drop a bomb. I don't know how Reggie came to this conclusion. I guess we'll find out on the next episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. But the episode ends with Kenjaku like in this meeting space with what seems to be the Illuminati. I don't know. It's a bunch of like the 1%ers. That's what it looks like. Art imitating life. You know, a little close to home. But we will see. But again, I didn't read the manga. But what was your interpretation of how the last episode ended?
I think in some way it's about, I was going to say something truly probably not politically correct.
Girl, say that shit. We can edit it out.
Yuji's mom.
Yo, Yuji's mom.
Yuji's mom. Yeah, that's literally the words I was going to use. But Yuji's mom.
I mean, Yuji's mom is Chozo's dad.
Yuji back, like for what reason? I don't know. Because why else? Why else are you mentioning? Oh, thank you for being my son's friend.
Oh yeah,
she's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, why? What's the purpose? You didn't have to say that. You wanted it to be known. But why?
No, I like that a lot. You know what? I keep forgetting about that subplot that, you know, like Yuji's mom is Chozo's dad, and because it's like I love the face you make every time I say that.
Because it always like it flashes me right back to like the memory of finding out.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like that reveal was like fucking nuts. I was like, oh shit. was like,
Wait a
oh,
minute.
like Yuji's mom is Chozo's dad.
You were the brother?
Yeah, facts. But cause like so when Chozo confronted Kenjaku in the Shibuya incident, like that revelation of like that being the dad to Chozo, I feel like Kenjaku was just like, I don't give a fuck about you, bastard demon seed. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a like, oh shit, unresolved.
You're
It wasn't
definitely
like
not the favorite.
yeah, it wasn't like the Todoroki family like baggage with Dabi and Endeavor. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched My Hero, I guess. But so it's just like the whole Yuji and the mom. I keep forgetting that like that's like that might be like an important thing, and I'm just like, oh, it just seems like it's just a fact that's out there now.
Right.
But it's like, but hearing you say it, like, damn, maybe. I almost just said something very politically incorrect, but we'll just continue to say Yuji's mom, Chozo's dad, might want Yuji back for something, and the fact that Yuji's Sukuna's like vessel, I'm sure has something to do with something.
Yep.
And then it could be me not seeing the tea leaves for what they are, but like I still want to know what Sukuna's like plan for Megami is. Like I haven't looked too much into it.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, because we know that Sukuna like wants Megami for something. Like I don't know if it's just like
keeps winking at him every time he comes out.
Yo, facts.
What do you?
Or even in the Shibuya incident when he was about to get killed by that thing that he can't control again.
Yeah.
Don't know names. And like Sukuna saved him, and he was just like, yeah, like he was like, it doesn't benefit me if you die right now. He was like, I need you alive. And that's you. I feel like, funnily enough, I feel like that's what Yuji's big concern about Sukuna taking him over again is not so much that he'll like kill people, but like whatever he got planned for Megami. And he says that all the time. He's like, I'm trying to keep you safe, and Megami was just like, you don't got to keep reminding me. He's like, I get it. Like, but yeah, which speaks to Yuji. Like, what a guy. What a guy. But don't forget, I'm sure I did. What shouldn't I forget?
No, I'm just saying.
You were just saying in general.
Don't forget, Sukuna's trying to kill you. Just
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like,
or maybe not kill, but use.
I feel like all these things are like super connected, and I'm ready for like the mystery onion to start like getting peeled and everything. So, but nah, and I feel like it's gonna be crazy. I feel like we're in for some like oh shit,
another layer when that little liaison popped up. Because Yuji was already a registered player, but they were like, how? Yeah,
because Sukuna was one of the cursed spirits that had already made a previous pact with Kenjaku, and then it's like, well, what pact is that? Like, that's a whole nother layer to it. Because it's like, it's like I don't even know how many sides of this there is, but there's like Kenjaku's relationship with Sukuna, whatever Sukuna wants to do with Megami. I've always been a very big skeptic as to like why Yuji just happens to work as Sukuna's vessel. Like I feel like there's more of a story between. I don't feel like it was as big of a, even though I know Yuji like willingly ate that first finger in like the first or second episode, whenever that happened was, I feel like it wasn't as big of a like right place, right time situation as like they made it to believe. Like, cause it just seems that like, I feel like we see like the failed vessel attempt is like a kind of a reoccurring trope in like fantasy fiction. Like if you go to Supernatural with like the devil and Sam and Dean and Michael and everything, I feel like we'll see like the demon get like the shitty vessel first until they can get the perfect one. But if like Sukuna, for him to get like his perfect human counterpart on the first try, it's like after being sealed for so long, I feel like there's something to that. And then like whatever, and then for Megami to be the person that was there when that happened, and Sukuna wants Megami for some shit, and then so many it's like spider, and then again the Yuji's mom is Chozo's dad. Like there's always that part. That might be the name of this episode. The subtext.
I love the way you say it.
Oh man, but do we have any final thoughts for this JJK 3 play before we close this bad boy out?
Nah, I'm just ready for them. I'm ready for them to reunite, to get back together. It gives me
Yeah.
anxiety them being in totally different spaces.
Yeah, Yuji's little confrontation with the lawyer dude, I fuck with that too. That shit was real intense, and like his spirit, like his cursed spirit is like the judge, like Lady Justice and all that shit with the scales and everything. And it seems like it's about to be Yuji about to go on trial. Like I'm wondering if because like in the preview for it, you hear Yuji like say like, "Oh, I can't use any curse energy or anything." I wonder if we get like a Sukuna appearance here, like because Yuji's like kind of like stuck in the courtroom. Like if he can't escape, like if he has to like pass judgment, like I wonder if Sukuna will be on like, "Bitch, I'm the judge." Like what are we talking about here?
I wonder if that like mentally will come into like you'll see more consequences, more mental consequences for the
Yeah,
Shibuya arc.
yeah. Yeah, and then we'll get that same scene again with someone telling Yuji it's not his fault. Like, damn, I hope. What if we get like a 52 fake out and like the lawyer dude ends up being like kind of like a good guy, helps Yuji find that it's not his fault, like that, like during this trial.
Think that's because that would be his retribution for the other guy getting convicted for life.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at us figure some things out. Watch it go the total other way. He's just a sociopath.
He's dead.
But no, but I you know what? I like that. I like where we're going with this. That like, his retribution for like that guy that got life, like whatever trial that Yuji might go on, like I would love it if it does result in like him like being absolved of like his guilt. Like if it's just like, oh, like you feel responsible in the case of, Yuji versus the 1,200 dead people from Shibuya. We find you innocent. like or some shit. Like I feel like that'd be fire. Cause for what's gonna need to be done to like get out of this alive, like Yuji's gotta get his head out of his ass. Like for real. Not necessarily go full blown, like, yeah, if I gotta kill some people, I gotta kill some people. But it's like we have a plan. Like Megumi has a plan. Like we know what we need to do so that you don't have to kill people. So it's like we need you to hold up your end of the bargain, big dog. Like do the thing.
Do all the things.
Do all the things. But is there anything else on this that we want to touch on?
No, I just want everybody in the comments to tell me why is it that those two people ended up having the same fucking powers? Because I don't get it.
Yeah. Like
they were cool though.
No, I fucked with it a little bit. They were very interesting. I feel like Yuji gets kicked through buildings a lot. Yeah. Like that's like I feel like he's always fun. Like in a perpetual state, like falling, like in the sky,
like Neo.
Yeah, no facts, like 1,000%. Like, is he the one? Like, is he gonna break the simulation? Ooh. But yeah, Yuji always falling through the sky somewhere, and I feel like he always gets his bearings very well, like quickly. I feel like when you tumbling through the sky, it'd be real hard to like kind of like get.
He's very calm about it every time.
Every time, he's never screaming. Like he's never like, oh shit, I need to figure out. Like he's always like just locked in. Yeah. Fucking Tom Cruise, like just out here skydiving for fun and shit. Like, I guess it's one of those. It's one of those weird things in life that you didn't know you were really good at. It's just like I just happen to be really good at falling long distances. Like it's a gift. It's a gift. Right, getting kicked through buildings. Well, all the Lifers, new listeners, and fellow travelers, before this goes completely off the rails, we have reached our final destination as we arrive aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't change this world without you. So lend us your vibes by way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you can do that is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of might in the episode description below. And just like the North, always remember, whether you watch it or you read it, we all still need it. So open up your nerd eye, point it to the sky, and we will see you next time aboard the Brothership. And always and forever, shout outs to our good brother Troll. And we will see you soon, Space Cow people. Down. check on your chickens, harvest, and flowers. Ain't that right, dude?